Hey, how's it going, guys? Gabe here with RC Cincy, and today I'm going to have a unboxing for you guys. It snowed here in Cincinnati almost 3 inches, so I figure it's all wet and nasty out, and just going to go ahead and bring you guys an unboxing, and then I'll have the run video for this later on, so keep an eye out for that. So this is the Thunder Tiger Tomahawk ST 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive Truggy. Now, there's a rumor going around that they don't make these anymore, and I've seen them everywhere, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. Part availability is a little harder for these vehicles. It's not as common as Traxxas or HPI. People say it's hard to get parts for Red Cat, and I've actually found a guy that supplies parts, kits, everything for Red Cat. So I'm sure you can find someone to get the parts, or like it, for instance, in Red Cat instance, Exceed or XL, whatever that brand is, and his I think it's like HAIS or something like that, is another brand that makes Truggy similar to Thundercat. Those parts are actually interchangeable, so I'm sure there's a brand out there that that is similar to this. You can change it, or you can change the roller platform, but all in all, I think this is just a great Truggy. They're even honest. It says 95% complete RTR. So it's not going to lie to you and say, you know, it's RTR when you still need a glow plug, fuel, and, you know, stuff like that. So it's not going to sit here and lie to you. So I do appreciate the honesty. It's made by a company called Thunder Tiger. The availability of the different colors of the kits is nice. You get orange, blue. We have this one right here. It actually has a dot by it. It comes with a 2.4 gigahertz technology radio with receiver, 2 servos, and it comes with the Pro 18 BX pull start engine. This is actually a really nice engine. It has plenty of power. It runs really good. So I do like that. Now, going on to this other side, I'm just going to kind of show you the details. It's easier to explain them this way. You got obviously the engine. You got the 75cc capacity fuel tank. You have an aluminum test pipe for tuning. Now the nice part about this kit is not as expensive, but it has a lot of good features, such as full ball bearings on all the axles and everything, actually even on the differentials and the ends of them. 4 oil-filled shocks with coilovers, shock absorbers, front and rear universal shafts, CVAs, ultra long racing arm suspensions. I'll show you, that is nice. It's going to be a good jump vehicle. It also has a wing for it, pre-installed radio gear, and a RX box. That's pretty water resistant, I would say. Sovers are not waterproof, just to give you a heads up. Maximum 3 differentials, upgradable center diff for option. So basically you can change this center diff to a 2-speed. Right now it has a single speed on it. Heavy duty fiberglass disc brake, which does stop well. 4-wheel drive shaft driven off-road Truggy, so that is nice. What else is on the packaging? Shows you the picture of without the body and the body. Goes into further detail over here with the specs that I just listed. As you can see, it has dual ball bearings on the differentials, nice all metal differentials, ball bearings on all the ends and the arms. It's actually a really nice kit for what it is. Capable with the 1/10 scale bump box. All in all, I think this is a really nice kit. I didn't know too much about, I knew they had decent electric 1/10 scale Truggy. I knew someone that had one of those, and they were really nice. So she was in the market and getting a 1/10 scale kit. At the time, because I've gone through many different kits, at the time I had a Red Cat Racing S30 Tornado 2-speed buggy, and she really enjoyed and loved that. We took it out a lot driving, mainly did paving, like big parking lots, but she really enjoyed it and she wanted to get one, so I took her to the local hobby store. Please support your local hobby stores. They're, you know, having a hard time competing with, you know, all these online places, but if they give you a fair price, just jump on. I think this is like, it's a $300 kit. He gave us a deal for buying the kit, a glow plug and something else. I think the taxes or something he covered. So, you know, you can negotiate a little bit, you know, make sure the place makes a little money, and then you get a good product. He said if you had any issues, come back. He'll help me tune it, set it up in case I was new to it, which I was not. So just, I think the hobby store can offer a lot of help and support with these kind of things. So please support your local hobby shop. I'm really animate about that. And that's pretty much is what it is on detail of the box. I don't have the bottom of the box. I just have the top piece because I kept a few parts in here. So let's just go ahead and get into the kit itself. I'm going to set this right here. And I'm just going to quickly grab the kit and set it up here. Now this bag actually had a few more pieces. Some of them are kind of, for instance, it did have stickers and such. So she did use the stickers. I think she used the numbers. Her favorite number is 69. Has a couple other cool stickers, the Tomahawk stickers, different color stickers for the sides, the wings and such. It came with quite a few different stickers for you, and it came with actually a couple more tools. I think it had 3 Allen wrenches, so you can get all the screws and bolts on it. It came with this little wrench. It actually also came with shock spacers to tighten up the suspension. So I accidentally nudged the camera. But unfortunately those I think are somewhere in my toolkit, and I would have to dig out so much stuff. So you get the basics. They're little spacers to tighten it up. And it actually came with something that you do need. The gasket for the exhaust header, due to the chemicals you closely clean with, the nitro, the elements, you know, those little gaskets do wear out. They can't get loose around it. The gasket comes out a little bit, tears out or falls apart. So those have to be replaced. I've replaced mine pretty regularly, not all the time, but it is a common issue. So it actually came with one. I couldn't find it, so luckily I had some for the 3.0 engine that's similar to this, made by HPI. And I just grabbed a few extra gaskets and put one on, and it works perfect. So that's the only thing I've ever had to do to this. It was actually a really good kit. We've ramped it a lot, we've bashed it a lot, we took it a lot of places. So this is going to be an initial unboxing slash first impression. So here's the controller. It's Cougar. I don't know the brand. I'm not too familiar with Cougar, but this controller, don't let it fool you. It has a lot of options. It has all kinds of trims for it right here. It actually has a battery meter indicating how low, if it's full, mid, low, foldable antenna, which is nice. Turn that off. It actually has a plug. If you put a rechargeable pack in here, I do believe you can plug this up to charge it. It's got all your reverse switches on the back right here. Binding, I'm sure if you has the right protocol, you can bind it with something different. Now, what's nice about this is it takes only 6 batteries, but this can come out and be unplugged, and obviously you can put your rechargeable pack in here. So that's really, really nice. A few different controllers has that. That's not the only one, but it is nice that it does have it. Like I said, 2.4 gigahertz technology. It also has a so you can adjust the throttle, DIR, front or back, negative or plus. So that's nice. All in all, it feels well in your hand. You do hear the battery at the below. You can put, I was going to put some cushion. I had some a while back and I lost it. Just a couple strips of little cushion to put in there to just keep that battery from it. But it's not going to hurt anything. They don't pop out. They're nice and tight in there. So that's the only thing with the controller, honestly. But all in all, it's a nice controller. Nice feel. Foam grip. Set this right here. Kind of in the background. And then the actual truck itself has been actually driven quite a few fuel through it. I'd say I've ran over well over a gallon, going on maybe two and a quart worth of fuel. So that's quite a bit of fuel. It's been long broken in. I flipped it, tumbled it. Nothing has actually physically broken on it besides the gasket simply wearing out due to either the element or the oils or the cleaners. Nice big metal piece right here to brace it for the back differentials. The wing is really, really tight, all bolted on nicely. All in all, it's just a beautiful kit. I absolutely love this kit, honestly. If I were looking at it with no names on it, I would never think it's Thunder Tiger, honestly. So the body itself, I have a tendency to lose pins. This only has a couple pins on there. I'm getting some new ones. I actually modded this. I went ahead and put lights on it. This simply just plugs into the battery pack. I got a splitter set up, and I just plug this directly right into it. The other wire is in here in the receiver box, and I plug it right up, and the lights come on. 4 headlights in the front. They're not perfectly set, by the way, and then 2 tail lights. They all light up really, really bright. At night, you can clearly see which way you're going. It actually lights it up a little bit in front of you due to the 4 lights. They're actually really bright. It came pre-cut out for your engine. There's your cutout for your pull start. It didn't have anything for the fuel tank or nothing like that. She didn't want cutouts in it, and we don't plan on racing it, so you don't need no cutout for a fuel pit stop or anything like that. The pipe and everything else is cut out how the pipe fits in here. Clearance for the wheels, everything is just right and perfect. These bodies pretty decent. We flipped it several times, and it's really not that bad. There's a couple scratches and dirt and stuff on there. I got a little bit of glue on here. But other than that, there's our number 69. So it's pretty basic but nice. I went ahead and threw those lights on there. Set the body right here, still inside the camera. And then the actual kit, if you look at it, it's just unbelievable well made. I've noticed the lines are a little longer than usual most RCs, which I love. You carry a lot more fuel in here. The lines are pretty easy to see through. The nice big breather on it. As you can see, there's plenty of room for a 2-speed in there. If you can see, there's only 1 gear in there. You can easily set up a 2-speed. So that would be nice if you could do that. All you need is the other gear, obviously. The tank has a nice seal on it. Does not have a primer little pusher thing on it. You don't need it. All you gotta do is put your finger over the exhaust a little bit. The chassis itself is pretty thick and nice. I actually love this chassis. It's black. It has different pieces to it. The way it's assembled is kind of unique, but I love it. These are all Phillips mostly, besides the engine mounts. The arms are extremely long on it, so it has you can adjust this. I actually there's some of the clips right there to kind of stiffen the suspension up a little bit. All I did is 1 clip on each arm just to give it a little bit more stiffness. I recently flushed out and changed the fluids and the shocks. They work really, really well. It might need to be flushed out and changed again. We have ran it quite a bit. And I do love these Allen wrench screws. They kind of really long and go right in there. They're easy to tighten up. They usually do not come off easily. I just love the way this is. The engine cooling is real nice on it. The pipe, I love the pipe. Just everything on this is so nice. Big long shocks, big long arms on it. It's just, I think this is a well-made, really nice kit. Honestly, I've not had any issues with this. The steering works well. Everything just works really well on this. The engine has got plenty of compression. I keep lubing it. You can feel how tight that is. It still rolls perfectly. It just has really good compression. It's just all in all a really nice kit. Off and on switch right here next to the antenna. Let's go ahead and pop these 2 clips off just to show you the how it's all in here. It's pretty tight fit in here. We do have a rechargeable pack in here. We decided to install it's made by DXT, 1600 milliamp. I think it is a yep, 1.2 volt, 1600 milliamp. So that is a rechargeable pack. We have the connector right here for the lights. It actually has a cutout on the side over here where I could duck it underneath there. I just temporarily unplugged it. Everything fits in there nice. The brake works, believe it or not, works really well on this. It's got a fiberglass disc. It's not even that wore out at all. It's kind of hard to see in there, but it's really not that wore out at all. All in all, this is just a really nice kit. Everything is braced with the upper part of the deck is all braced across to stiffen the 2 end differentials. They don't even move. They're nice and tight. The gears sound good on it. I turn this one, it's linked. It easily turns the other side, vice versa. They all turn nice and easy. So it's actually a really nice kit. I love this rechargeable pack. It does last quite a while in there. Gives it enough power to keep the lights bright on it as well. Even with all that wiring in this rechargeable pack, everything just fits really well in here. Nice and tight. I know it closes well. I wouldn't say waterproof, I'd say water resistant. The only thing I would do is probably change out the servers to waterproof. That way, if you splash around in a little bit muddier area, I apologize, I'm going to mute this. My phone was ringing. So that's really the basics of it. Let me push down on this just so I could get this in here. Boom, clips right on. The servos are pretty responsive. They're decent, reasonably torquey. None of the engine screws or bolts have gotten loose. The tune stays pretty consistent on this. It's just easily adjusted. Everything else was set up really nice on it. Had really no problem at all starting it. Just has been really good to us. We've not really had any issues with it. Besides this gasket right here, obviously it rots out, gave out on us, maybe loose, came apart, so tying it up. It has not been loose since. So it's just been honestly amazing. The couplers are in good condition. Usually you get like wear right here in the coupler where the dog bone goes in. Usually these are actually really solid metal. They haven't grooved, or what I call notched or grooved. They've held up really well. All the dog bones are straight. Nothing is bent or broke on it. All the bearings are still in good shape. Just all in all, this has been a really nice kit. I'd buy it again in a heartbeat. Actually, wouldn't mind picking up another one because it's been so good to us. I thought it was a fair price for it. So all the features you get with the ball bearings and oiled shocks, just everything about it has been really good to us. The condition is still, I'd consider, pretty good condition. A couple of scratches here and there, but really for underneath the body being off-road vehicle, that's not bad at all. Let's give it a quick little tug. You can hear the compression. It has lots of compression still. The engine runs good. I do use afterrun afterwards. I cannot stress that enough how important that is. You can see a little bit of dirt and sand around it. We've ran it at baseball fields. We've ran it pretty much on any kind of terrain, gravel. We've been trying to stay away from the asphalt because it did start to wear these tires. These are not designed for asphalt. I do have street tires. I should have ran them on there, but mainly we've been trying to keep it on dirt. Try to keep these nubbies from wearing out. Other than that, everything still sounds good on it. Everything still works good. All the features I think are great on it. The shocks are real nice on it. Just been a really amazing kit, honestly. So I still recommend this. If you could find this kit, I would personally pick it up. I really don't have any gripes with it, to be honest with you. The price is good and fair on it. Just the parts available, you have to watch that. Make sure, do a little bit of research, see if you can find something for it. Or parts that are close or alternatives to it. If you do major damage, like bend a frame or break this, go ahead and see if you can mount these differentials and these other parts onto another chassis. Just find out, do your research, and see what it's about. Honestly, I would ride this out to the end. I mean, it's just been amazing. So definitely worth the money she paid for it. She loves it. I love it. You can see just how, we really bashed. You can see all the dirt and sand everywhere. We really bashed in the process of trying to get a new air compressor. So we can hopefully blow most of that stuff off. I don't want to spray too many chemicals on this. Nitro cleaner is good. If you take off all electronics or plastic them up, you're good to use that. It doesn't really need it everywhere where there's a bearing or something needs to be able to grease. It's been done so we've not had any issues with this at all. So here, let's give you a peek of the actual carburetor underneath there. It's actually really clean. This is just the cover. Very easy to wash, and then just reapply the oil. You're good to go. Pretty much all in all tells the story of this thing. It's held up well. It's done well. Has a really small bumper right here, plastic bumper, designed to take the impact. We've flipped and tumbled this many a times. It really has done nothing. It's wore a little bit of this top antenna right here before. It kind of started to cause range issues, but we fixed that. Put the wire back in there, pushed it, put a new antenna tube on it, and it seems to work just fine. It has plenty of range, works well. You can do a couple of different things. Put a zip tie through here for a quick pit stop, cut out the pit stop holes, stuff like that. But other than that, it's really a preference what you like and the setup you like for your rig. But I do recommend Thunder Tigers. I love them a lot. They make some good crawlers. I haven't got a chance to get my hands on one of those yet, but so far what this Truggy Dirt Stadium has done, honestly, I need to find a track for this and just go ahead and run it for you guys and just show you how good of a racer this actually is. So we really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing / first impressions. I have put this through the ringer and it has passed with flying colors. So definitely 2 thumbs up for this one for sure. See if your local hobby shop carries one. If not, order one offline. Get them while you can. I'd just get them because they're not, everybody's not going to have them. This is more of a rare kit, so at least to me it is. So I highly recommend it. Tires came glued. The only thing I had to do is slap on the tires, put a battery in, put batteries. It comes with the normal 4 battery pack. I don't have that no more. I have it in a tool bag. Went ahead and got the rechargeable. Go ahead and pick you up a glow plug and some fuel, and it's a pull start, so you're ready to go. And then obviously batteries for your transmitter. So all in all, definitely worth it. Please like and subscribe. Let your family and friends know about this channel. It is family friendly. So I'll continue bringing you guys content. I'm actually going to make a bashing video for this one. We're also going to run the HPI kit as well on an asphalt parking lot. I'm just waiting to link up with Ben, the owner. And then I also have another street vehicle I'm going to be doing a review on, is the electric Traxxas street car. So we might race the nitro against the electric street. We might do something like that. We'll see. Maybe make a little track. We can have a little bit of fun with it. I have a few other products on the way, and we'll be doing a few more reviews and flight tests and bashing, so please stay tuned for those. So I want to appreciate you guys for watching this, and once again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.